in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. And out a middle across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set ultra. Go ultra. Black four. Ready.
On the ground, here's a fourth-round pick from April's draft. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
60 reps. 60 reps. Black ultra.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now Richardson. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Ready, ready. Let's go. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with right off the catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle on a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Track. Track 80.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. You look at this Packers defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they can could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Here is 3rd and 5.
18, 5 in. Ready? 65, 65, Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Richardson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ultra.
And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
52 blue.
Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 53 yards.
Ultra. Go up. Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. From back at the 2, here's 3rd and goal.
Red, 38. Set, cut.
They'll try to run this one in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Set, cut. Ready?
They throw it out right complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Ready up.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Richardson to throw off play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now 2nd and 3.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Play action this time with Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. But he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Down! 18! Cougar 19!
Now it's Richardson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Yellow.
Throwing. Love. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I have a feling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
In motion, the tight end. Richardson looking to throw. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Start. 76, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Richardson working from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gibbs. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held into an okay game.
You have a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't give points and then they give up points, Then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Off play action. Richardson. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. This is Wilkins. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are back within a score.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Richardson will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now one.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And Richardson back to throw it. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be
You
really
don't deserve anything for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 68 Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. Shoves him aside near the... There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 63 yards. And the Lions have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into space at the 45. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Here's Love. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. The Lions on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Trap 60. Viking 18.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw. I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Short throw, he's got Kraft. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go. Set.
27-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Watkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 3.
2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Watkins. And this will be a Packers first down as he gets this up past the 30. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Black shot. Here we go.
Now Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, 35 yards. And the Packers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Okay, ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here comes second down.
Flat, 19, ready.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's third down. He's got it to Williams. Into space at the 45. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Ready.
And Gibbs has it. A strong run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Come on.
Now Richardson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Gibbs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. They'll come up now on second down.
Get it. Cougar 19.
They run with Wilkins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
After that run for a first down, I don't know the confidence could be much higher for an offense. They're doing exactly what they want to do on this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's second down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Richardson. And this one too low.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
A 38-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. As far as game-sealing plays go, not a lot come along that are more exciting or surprising than that. What an effort to get through and block it. And now you just kneel it out, Charles, and start the celebration.
And you know, on special teams throughout the week in practice, you work on different things. You think there might be a spot, maybe over a certain player that you can send a guy to go block the kick. I wonder if that's what it was, or did they adjust during the game, or did he just make a special play? Doesn't really matter. Bottom line, it got done.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had